Hello. The camera's up there today. I had to do a weird thing. Hi, welcome to a stream. So according to YouTube, this is the 9th anniversary of the start of this channel. I didn't actually realize that, but I assume YouTube knows what it's talking about. So welcome to that. And I figured, well, it's actually kind of a coincidence. I had wanted to do this anyway, but it seems like a good opportunity, given the occasion, to subject you to something that I grew up with, or not grew up with. I guess it came out in 2002, so like I was already, 19, something like that. In any case, it's a thing that I wish to share. It's a game called Gitaroo, man, and it's extremely ridiculous, and I want you to see it. So we're gonna give that a go. I had to make use of my ridiculous Zelda setup in order to get this to work, which is why the camera's up there now, because my TV is right here, and when we get going, this thing is going to be blasting my ears entirely out because I can't adjust the volume in my headphones once I have them connected to the TV. But if I don't have them connected to the TV, there's delay. And this is a rhythm game, so can't have that so much. But anyway, yeah, we're going to play Gitaroo, man, and possibly my entire archive is going to get nuked to oblivion by whoever owns the rights to the music at this point. But that's okay. That's okay, because we're gonna do it, because man, Gitaroo, man, is an amazing thing that I want you to see. So, let's see here. I'm trying to think if there's any sort of preamble I need to give here. First off, I haven't played this in many years. I tried to play a little bit before the stream. In fact, I played it instead of eating dinner. I was trying to unlock master mode because I was cocky, and I couldn't do it. So we're going to just worry about trying to finish the game, I think, on normal mode, because I can't unlock master mode at the moment. So up for Gitaroo, man. Me too. Hello, welcome. Entirely unfamiliar with this game. That is reasonable. It was not that well known. And here's the thing. Here's one thing I need to explain. Originally, I think maybe we rented it, but eventually my sister bought it. And then I borrowed it from my sister for a long time. And then I went to Japan, and I bought it in Japan, but then I never got an English version. So I only have the Japanese version, which means that all the cutscenes are going to be in Japanese. I will do my best to explain what's going on. Fortunately, this is a rhythm game. The story isn't that important, but it is a little bit of a shame because the English dub is pretty spectacularly awful. And it's a shame that I can't share that with you. But at the very least, I want to share the game with you because, man, the music in this game is incredible. And it has some things that I haven't seen in other rhythm games. Admittedly, I don't play that many rhythm games, but it's got some stuff that seems unusual to me. Notably, like, the intro and the outro of each song is set, but the chunks in the middle, the battle sections as they are referred to, are actually, each section has at least two options for what part of the song it will be. So, although you can listen to the soundtrack for this game, you actually can't listen to all the music in this game because you only get one version of it on the soundtrack. So, it's kind of neat. What's this now? Were you looking for the person who starts the skeleton quest and you were unsuccessful? No, I found him. I put a little scene after when I was trying to close the episode down because I found him, and I tagged that on there. So yes, I've got him. I found him. Next time we'll go get the skeletons, but thank you for the heads up. They're a little up the road. Yep, I got it. Thanks for the assist, though. What else was there I wanted to mention about this game? Oh yeah, so interestingly, like, the main character plays a guitar, sort of, but the style of music of every track in this game is determined by the boss you're up against. So it's all different styles of music. So yeah, it's kind of neat. In any case, why don't we go over here? Now remember, this is on a PS2. It's going to look a little bit garbage. And there's only so much I can do about that. Here, let me show you. It's going to look like that. And Yeah. In fact, why don't I restart this real quick so you can have the PS2 sound in case that's nostalgic to any of you. Just a second. It's behind the TV. Hang on. Hopefully this doesn't ruin everything. Please don't ruin everything. Okay, can you hear that? You can't hear that. Can you hear that? I can't hear that. Of course I can't hear that. I'm not plugged into the sound. There we go. Now I can hear it probably, right? Probably, right? Yeah, crunchy PS2 graphics. Happy 9th anniversary. Thank you. Happy 9th anniversary. Who knew it was going to go this long? I didn't when I started it. But I also don't give up on things anytime soon, so I guess that kind of tracks. PS2 was back in the era before PlayStation decided to go along with everybody else and have the bottom button be confirm and the side button be cancel. So side button is confirm and bottom button is cancel because PlayStation is contrary. Anyway, I'm going to let the intro play, and then we're going to try and figure out sound balancing. It's probably going to be a little on the loud side, but, you know, that's okay. Actually, can you hear that? For me, that is deafeningly loud, but hopefully it's not for you. That was a core memory sound right there. No doubt. No doubt about that. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Can hear. Good, good. Cool. Well, I'm going to guess that... not super loud? Okay, cool. Well, here comes the intro, and we can... What this is saying, by the way, is that I don't have a memory card, because at some point I think I got rid of all my memory cards. I don't actually know why, but there are none in the closet where I keep my consoles. So we're winging it. We're nothing. There's no save data. We can't save anything. And it's like, are you sure you want to continue like this? And the answer is yes, I do. So here comes the intro. Just let me know if it's deafening. Otherwise, I'll be quiet. I couldn't quite read that all in time, but it was something about how a dream that you give up on will never be achieved. Yeah, so... There's that voice as well. That will happen in between levels. Get used to that. Anyway, let me catch up real quick. Let's see. I tried to adjust the sound during the intro, and that's why it was swooping a little bit there. Sorry if it got a little too quiet. You have memory cards. Let me grab one, run it up. Don't. Okay, hang on. I think they're already here, but just a second. I'll be right back. Okay, whatever I thought was a sound at the door was not a sound at the door. In any case, do not bring it up. Do not bring it up because I would have to format it to a Japanese console, and let's not worry about it. But thank you for the offer. I read it. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Volume is better. Now it's quiet. It's loud again. Weird. Yeah, I just adjusted it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Did it get loud again? It did because I adjusted it back up again. But I'm actually only adjusting it by a very small amount. Hopefully... this is about right. We'll see if it is, but in any case. Oh, yeah. It just says Gitaroo, man, incidentally. You could probably assume that. And I'm gonna try and not, like, talk really, really loud, but remember that this is extremely loud in here, and there's nothing I can do about that, so. And as much as I'd be tempted to just, like, put it on my shoulders, because I can still hear it clearly now, probably the microphone's picking it up too, which must sound weird, so we're not gonna do that. Ah, Gitaroo, man, why is she so sensual? I don't know, she just is. Don't worry about it. So anyway, let's just get right into it. This is our guy, this is Yuichi, or U1 as they called him in the American version, but let's just get in there. This is Yuichi's room. Some very typical Japanese summer sounds here. And that's Puma, Yuichi's dog. Here he is.
Yo, Yuichi!
Puma is not being very supportive here. Apparently, Yuichi's being shown up by Kazuya. Puma basically said that he's not capable of doing anything, but there might be one thing that he can do, so here, let's try it. And handed him that racket, so. This is the tutorial. It's kind of long, but I can't skip it because I don't have a memory card, so here we go. Plus, this way I can kind of explain how this game works a little bit. You can do it too, that's what it says on the wall. And these three guys in the back, they are present in every single level and never acknowledged. Ever. Okay, he's instructing me to do warm-up exercise. Mostly they wanted to show off that they can have the head spin around like that. Okay, I see that. I see that you mentioned about bringing the memory card, but like I said, I would have to format it to the Japanese console, so best not to worry about it. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. So this is how it works. The stick, basically you have to line it up with this line as it's coming in. If it's within a certain distance of it, it automatically snaps to it, which does help a lot. But at this point, they're just training me to keep the cursor on the line, because it'll move around like this, and that can be obnoxious if you are not prepared for it, particularly on certain levels. We'll talk about it when we get there. Okay, so now he's teaching us how to play. If you're still trying to get me to notice that you gave me a memory card, I noticed. I'm not going to use it, but thank you. Alright. So Puma is demonstrating. This is how this game works. Poosh, poosh, poosh. I have to remember, there's a delay between the game and my voice, so I can't sing along with it, or else it's going to ruin everything. I'll try not to. Yuichi, meanwhile, looks like he's about to have a heart attack. No, I appreciate you offering it, but like I say, I'd have to format to the Japanese console, so I don't want to ruin it for you. So, thank you, though. I appreciate the attempt. This is the sort of thing where you need to adjust the heading, see? And if at any point I get off target with that, it'll just cut off the sound of what I'm playing right in the middle of it. And it'll sound awful. And that's just sort of how it works with this game. So he's just informed me that it's not acceptable to simply play and enjoy this, because this is a battle. It's a fight. So now he's explaining about battles. These are the three phases of a stage. First, you gain your own energy. Provided you play well, you get your energy gauge filled up. And if you mess up the notes, you don't get any charge. And then battle happens. You got attack mode and guard mode. In attack mode, you do this stuff, and it hurts your opponent's energy gauge. And the better you do, the more damage it does. And then guard mode. is this. It's basically Undyne in Undertale, but of course came out a little before that. As long as you get all the symbols pressed, it doesn't matter what rating you get on them, you still take no damage as long as you push the button. And now he's going to have me do it. Or excuse me, now he's going to do it, then I have to do it. And if you mess up the timing, you'll take damage, is basically what he's saying there. Which is why they call it defense mode. Incidentally, Yuichi's sideburns, fairly impressive. Not necessarily stylish, but fairly impressive. The final stage is basically once they get their energy really low, there's a specific part of the song it enters, and it finishes out the song, but if you run out of energy during the final section, you still lose. So, you still have to be accurate, or else you have to redo everything. A very bossy dog, it's true. Puma's extremely bossy. And you don't know the half of it with Puma just yet. Okay, so now he's just going to have me do it properly. So we're just going to do a stage now. Incidentally, if you're saying to yourself that that's not a guitar, don't worry about it. Yuichi will never learn how to play the guitar. And that's fine. Because it turns out that if you gesture vaguely at a Gitaroo, it works just as well. Apparently. Actually, that might not be true. I think he does play guitar at one point. So I lied. Aw, man. When it does that little vibrato thing, you gotta aim for the center of it, or else you miss and it cuts off the sound, like it just did. Ah, hello. Welcome. Okay, well. So this is Pampas. He has just indicated that he's going to cut us in half. Yeah, so Demon just showed up in the bedroom, like they do. His name is Pampas, as he introduced himself. And Yuichi was pretty much wiped out from just that little practice session, so this ought to go great. I'll catch up on chat once I have an opportunity. After this stage, there'll be a pause point. This being the first level, it's kind of just like rock-themed. Standard guitar business. But there'll be a lot of different styles of music in this game. And that's what Puma can do. Puma's a robot. And now we're Gitaroo, man. Incidentally, as far as I can tell, Pampas is named for the diapers he's wearing, like Pampers. Because this is the baby level for babies. Why is Puma a robot? Wrong question to ask. You might as well ask why he can talk. And he can talk because Yuichi is now a guitar-themed magical girl. And therefore, of course he can talk. And he's a robot. Pampas here making all the toys in Yuichi's room into monsters, and he's entirely ignoring everything. Very focused, this kid. Now you may note, Pampas's energy is pretty low at this point, so we're going to go straight into the final. But if I'd done worse on that, or this is harder, there would be more little center bits until one or the other of you falls over, essentially. By the way, I probably should have given a flashing lights warning. It kind of applies for this entire game. And there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. Pampas has just promised not to do bad things anymore. But we have absorbed his Gitaroo, and thus we get that message. This is a screen where it won't automatically progress, so I will catch up on chat here. So, welcome to your first introduction to Gitaroo, man. This is how things are in here. Let's see here. Just trying to help. I'm okay with it being formatted, but I understand it does take a hot... It does. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. Plus, like... there shouldn't be any consequences. The only advantage is if I had a memory card, I could have beaten the game and then unlocked Master Mode. But I don't think I can probably beat Master Mode right now, so this is fine. This is fine. Da-doo-dee-doo-doo. Hello, Chaotic. This looks similar to Groove Coaster. Kinda, yeah. That's a very normal guitar. Exactly it is. I hadn't even noticed the tennis racket. Yep. Are you planning on playing the whole of this game or just this until you decide what the next stream game? No, this is... the whole of this game is about an hour and change long, so we're going to do the whole thing tonight, provided I don't completely fail. Like, I messed up on stage 9 before stream, but honestly, like, once I get my legs back under me, we should be fine here. Not Krampus, it's different. Non-copyrighted Pampus, it's true. This game is only a few hours long. It's not even a few hours. What the heck? Why is Puma a robot? You know what? That's fair. We ate the demon man. We did! Somehow I don't believe you, Pampus. Why is the woman so essential? She just is. Don't worry about it. I see. Didn't realize it was so short. It's a short one. Yeah, because it's basically the same length as the soundtrack to the game, essentially. Which I have listened to a lot, by the way, so that does help with some of this stuff, because with, like, when you have to hit the button, if you know the music already, it actually... Whatever. Anyway, that was Pampas. He tried to take over my room. It didn't work. The one thing that's kind of funny is that, like, Pampas's theme, the voices that are... like, the voices that are talking, doing that voice in the middle of the song, act like he's winning, but because you can only finish the game if you win... Pampas always loses if the song finishes. So, anyway, let's go on to the next level. Which, again, every level here is an entirely different music genre, so there's that. It's asking me if I want to replay that particular level. I do not. It's asking me if I want to save. I do not. And here we go. So now we're downtown. Don't ask me why Yuichi is doing this. He just is. And Puma's mad about it. That's Kazuya. And that's Pico. Yuichi obviously has a crush on Pico. She's asking him if he's practicing skateboard. And Kazuya is, you know, being disdainful. Pico's explaining that Yuichi has told her that he's very good at skateboarding. And Kazuya's like, yeah, you were lying about that, basically. Infinity impossible. He's basically telling Yuichi that there's nothing he's capable of doing. And never will be. That'll be an ongoing theme for Yuichi. Pico feels bad for Yuichi, but doesn't. Is trying to convince Kazuya to be nicer, but he's not going to. That's just how it is. I can't read this fast enough. But it's like, I wonder if talent comes from effort or not. Anyway, next level begins. Is that a bird? Is it a burger? No, it's a UFO. Okay, so this guy is looking for Gitaroos. And Puma is attempting to get Yuichi off of his butt. I love that there's always that voice, the Gitaroo man voice always happens, but in this case it's off screen because Yuichi's in no condition to do a proper transformation scene. Anyway, this is Flying O. Flying O is an alien. I mean, not an alien, a UFO. And so this next one is going to be very J-pop, just so you know. Note the keyboard around the center? That's his instrument. That's why you're hearing the keyboard in the music. Side note, if you rotate your stick, Yuichi does whatever you're trying to do. No matter how silly it looks. And we have some conscripted backup dancers. So far as I know, all the guitar in this game was done by one guy named Coil, who's just pretty darn good at it. I love the chunky townsfolk models. Uma being helpful. She has instructed me to get out of her way. And got his Gitaroo. And then we all crash land somewhere in the hills, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
You win.
A UFO! I want the dog to explain himself, and I know he's not going to. He's definitely not. The one thing you do need to remember is that my Gitaroo comes out of Puma. So without Puma, there's no Gitaroo. That's the most important thing to remember about Puma. Otherwise, he's a robot dog. Don't worry about it. What is a Gitaroo? It's that thing I'm holding. It's any sort of instrument that can be used to attack the other person with lasers, apparently. And there's a bunch of them. And there's a bunch of them. Yeah. I love the music in this game in Unreasonable Mind. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. All right. Next level. This next level is a bit of an oddball, but I like it. And then the next level after that is a bit of an oddball, and I don't like it. Ah, we have the villain. This is Zoe, rather. He is collecting the Gitaroos. And he... Okay. So he has gotten the reports that they've lost 2 of the Gitaroos and has instructed them to recover them and this guy's one. Told them to get Mojo King B ready. Puma's trying to pep talk Yuichi, but Yuichi's really only interested in... Yuichi just wants to get good at skateboard, and Puma has informed him, as it said on the screen, there's no future in your dream. Thanks, Puma. And Yuichi's currently questioning how long Puma has been in his house. And this is Mojo King B. Anyway, Puma said, I don't know when I was born, so I don't know when I showed up in your house. Apparently, he's been there as long as Yuichi's been alive, so just don't question it. He's just there. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Why is our dog so savage? He just is. Anyway, yes, Mojo King B. This is the funk level. Could you tell by the character design?
Everybody, there's a new king in town. Get ready. Mojo.
It might be a little bit dark. Sorry about that. Not much to be done. This is a very old console. As a side note, you may note that if Yuichi catches the Gitaroo, he turns into Gitaroo Man. He does not have a choice in the matter. I love this guy. Backup singer frogs. Necessity. And bats. You might be wondering why he doesn't have bee assistants. That's because he's Mojo King B. He doesn't need more bees. I missed a couple notes in the previous section. This is one of the worst. Like, it feels so bad to miss notes in this game. Mojo King B said a curse. Naughty, naughty. If you thought to yourself in that last bit that it would have been better if the bear had been in time with the music, you're right. If Mojo King B's gonna lose, he insists that you shoot your lasers directly into his butt. We're just kicking the man while he's down at this point. Mojo King B. And now I got the trumpet Gitaroo. Hooray!
You win.
Mojo King B. Yeah, it's a PS2. PS2 older than me, only a little. Yeah, that's fair. It's been a while. This is a game from 2002. It's worth noting that in the English dub, U1's name is pronounced U1. Yes, which is also what the extremely sensual lady says after each level. No, it's not true. She says you win. But yes, they called him U1 because if you look at the health bars, it just says U-1 whenever Yuichi is present, because U1 would be pronounced Yuichi in Japanese. And that's just a Japanese name, Yuichi. That's a common Japanese name. But when they localized it, they were like, well, why don't we just call him U1? Because that's a good normal name for a person to have. So whenever Puma talks to you, he's like, U1! You have to fight, U1! And this is part of why I'm sad that I can't show you the English dub, but I can't, so there you go. All right, I'm sorry. I actually, when I said I liked the next level next level was an oddball, it was actually the next level after this one. And it's an oddball and I like it, and the next one after that is an oddball and I don't like it. But it's the one track I'm not that fond of, is the 5th level. But we'll get there. We'll get there. U1 is a very normal English name. It's true. I know 3 people called U1 in real life. My goodness, you got me beat. No replay. No save. Collection get. I can't keep doing this. So this is Elder Miranda. Impressed with my work so far. Grablins. I've been defeating Grablins. He's Miranda has instructed us to come to Miranda's planet and save his people. And Yuichi was like, I'm not going, but as with Puma, nothing is actually consensual with Puma. Yuichi is now Gitaroo Man, and therefore he's going. But he's not going to be happy about it. The wrongest pronunciation one. Yes, you do not get a choice, Yuichi. He doesn't. It's true. I wasn't reading. Nope, can't catch up fast enough. Nope. Okay. He was like, oh, Gitaroo Man has come. Call Benkei. Mysterious girl. Watching. Hurry, Gitaroo Man! And this is Benkei. So we need to run away from the giant space shark. And Puma's going to be obnoxiously shouting out instructions, and none of them matter or are helpful. So be aware of that. And because I'm not Gitaroo Man, I can't fight back, so this is purely a dodging level. This one on Master Mode, I used to think was very, very fun back in the day. Yuichi's complaining he's gonna get eaten. You are going to space. I made it. Dog is controlling plane. Dog is also in the back. Dog can't see shit. It's true. Space shark. This level's great. I love this level. But see, the thing is that we made it away from the space shark. And so now we're going to land on a planet and fight the space shark. And the space shark is going to decide not to be a space shark anymore. And also, our instrument is going to turn into a theremin. Which, in a game where if your controller gets off the track when it's doing swoopy things, the note cuts off. There's going to be a lot of missing notes in this next one. I can pretty much guarantee it. So be aware. This next one is the one I don't like so much. The track is fine. It's just the level is it doesn't play to this game's strengths. Let's just say that. Hey, I like theremins. Yeah, me too. But Prisoner Outer Wilds win. Yeah, that would be amazing. Crossover win. Unfortunately, they haven't made a Gitaroo Man game in more than a decade. In fact, close to more than 2 decades. They're musical instruments. It's true. They're great. I love that they exist. Loud noises. Now we're on this planet. And here's Benkei. He is transformed. So Puma decides to transform as well. Because he can do that sort of thing. And I have been made into Gitaroo Man non-consensually yet again. So that's Benkei in his robot form. He now has turntables on his boobies that he's going to play as his instrument. And meanwhile, I have a theremin that will probably be silent a lot of the time by mistake. Just so you know. This is the reggae level also. My name up there says Uha Machine. Uha Machine, I believe. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean, but apparently this is the Uha Machine. Could also be the Uha Majin, but I think that just means machine. I think. This planet is alive, by the way. That has no bearing on anything. It will not come up again. Yuichi is very brave. See? That's going to happen a lot. Nope. Yes, he genuinely did just basically get Benkei to look over there and then run away. On the plus side, whenever Yuichi's running away, you get a charge face. And it worked again! Also, if you're paying attention to the English lyrics, this is legitimately a diss track from Benkei's perspective. Yuichi's not the cleverest. But apparently he's ready to fight now. Which is why he's doing sumo slaps. Don't question it. Point of interest, that section just there was one of the ones that doesn't exist in the soundtrack. Benkei is no longer fooled by the look over there tactic. Yeah. That should be enough for final. Ah. Nah! It's so hard to make this last section sound any good at all. And there we go. With a, butt slap for good measure. Because Yuichi has gained his confidence somehow.
You win.
So, the disadvantage of one of the disadvantages of having played this game instead of eating dinner is that I didn't bring my water in here, so I'm going to go get my water, and I'll be right back. Just a second. There we go. Yuichi would much prefer to be asleep. It's true. Theremin intensifies. Goodbye, strange robot. Yeah, he had a good run of it. All right. So we've traveled through space to the planet, ostensibly, that Miranda wanted us to go to. So that's what's coming up next here. Because that may not have sounded the best because of, you know, all the wobblings that I was not able to follow. But it still counted as a win. Got another Gitaroo. Good for us. Now then. We proceed. Here we are. He's introduced himself and has instructed us to hand over our Gitaroo. And Puma is basically saying, don't do it. Infinity impossible. Yeah, he's basically just said that there's no way we can beat him if we're planning on trying to challenge him, because his empire has already taken over the entire planet. And Yuichi's whining about having been made fun of. Meanwhile, Puma was not listening. Puma doesn't listen. Yuichi's calling out that he's made it here to Miranda, who is, of course, not present, and whining about it because he does that. And note that I have a guitar now. And Yuichi thinks this is Pico, but it's not. This is Kira. She's asked about the guitar. He's like, oh, I just sort of picked it up, and now she's asked to sit down at the fire. And has asked who Pico is. A woman from my past. Kira has basically said that she basically doesn't have any friends, and then brushed the topic aside when Yuichi asked about it. But she was just out for a walk. Completely innocently, don't worry about it. This is one of those levels where it feels really bad to fail, so let's see if I can avoid it. There are a couple of those. It's also a little bit weird that she does have an energy bar that I am attempting to deplete. Contextually speaking, it feels weird, but now I'm going to stop talking because this is a good theme. Nah! Yeah. Yep, they're still here. And messed the last note up because every time I do. I had said that Yuichi plays a guitar, but it wasn't a proper guitar. It just had a little strum thingy, much like a guitar. I don't know how Puma knew that he would need that, but Puma just has his ways, you know. Anyway, that one, the last sentence of chat is cut off. Yeah, I can fix that for you. Just a second. How's that? Does that do better for you? There it is. I think the window for chat is just slightly curled down. Yeah, this girl seems real normal. I trust her 100% lie. This is not suspicious at all. Yuichi jokes. 2026 colorized. Puma's head in the color with the word attack underneath him. It's really helping the vibes. Absolutely it is. Anyway, that particular track is called the Legendary Theme, and it is as close to a theme song as this game has got. Anyway, that was normal. This is normal. Everything's normal. Let's just continue. That simple song became a lullaby because your singing voice, something. Anyway, Puma's gone. How could this have happened? So, yep, and yes, Yuichi did leave that guitar behind. I've caught you, Gitaroo man. Where the heck is Puma? I'm lonely. You were always with me up until now. Where'd you go? This is why I didn't want to come here. It's moving. This level is so good. Hey, it's Elder Miranda. We made it. Welcome to my planet, Guitar Man. How does it feel to fall into my trap? Oh yeah, your friends are waiting for you. There's Puma. He was really easily caught because he's an idiot. Without this dog, you can't fight. Give me back Puma. And these are the Sambone Trio. He has just ordered them to engage. This is the Spanish guitar level. This is a very good one. But no Puma at the beginning, so of course I can't fight. Again. Just dodge, Yuichi, just dodge! You may note I'm almost dead already. This sequence is relatively unforgiving. Miranda's not impressed. And don't ask how Yuichi's dodging this stuff with his little shuffle step. It just works, okay? And this is the first time Yuichi has willingly turned into Gitaroo Man. Nice of them to give me a charge phase. Aim for their weak point. What weak point? Their weak point is... I forget. Sorry to worry you, Yuichi. But you did pretty well by yourself. Yeah. Yeah, so. Sandbone Trio.
You win.
Interesting side note about Sandbone Trio. The yellow one who popped out in front and did jaw harp noises twice. Each of them has a chance to come out front and do a section like that. The red one is, I think, like a marimba or a xylophone along those lines, and the blue one is cymbals and it's kind of a trap set situation. But it's random which one you get. We just happen to get the jaw harp twice. I feel like he's most common. Anyway. You go on a date with a woman and she fucking steals your robot dog and drops you in a hole. It's tied for my very favorite. These are some very silly bone guys. Look at those funky skeletons. Consensual guitar. Yeah, I was about to say those dodge animations look extremely not like dodging. It's true! But that's been the case the whole game. It's true. Real mouth heart moment. Why does Puma's robot form look so evil? Yeah, it just does. Don't worry about it. I did wonder about Jaw Harp Guy. Yeah. 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 So if you do this on a harder difficulty, you'll probably wind up going through cycles with each of the skeletons at some point because the levels are a lot longer on the harder difficulty since you don't do as much damage when you succeed. You're not ready for the next level. Just letting you know you're not. Relying on a stranger is like running in a three-legged race. You're... Couldn't read it. We've been waiting for you, Guitar Man. We're very grateful. You're grateful to me? But the real fight's beginning now. You have to get all the guitars from their enemies. There are 2 left. And at that point, you'll get a huge power. You must not let that power get into Zoe's hands. Go get him, basically. We're gonna have to go, Yuichi. They were like going, 2 more, and Miranda basically instructed me not to lose. This is Gregorio III. My goodness, this is Gregorio III. This is the J-Rock level. Hello, Gregorio. Gregorio's instrument is a pipe organ. Because of course it is. I get a bad feeling about this guy. Just believe in yourself. Beauty is a sin. Oh, God! That's what he just said. I still gotta not die or else I lose. I am beautiful. Gregorio.
You win.
Gregorio is a marked step up from Sandbone, incidentally. And also, a quick side note, two of my favorite sections of that particular track are sections that are not included in the soundtrack, and we got both of them, so I feel good about that. Anyway. Might be ready for the next level. You don't know. I am ready. This is the next level. I was born ready. Extremely dramatic entrance. He has so many camera angles. Gregorio and Phantom Silksong shaking hands, vibing. The ominous choir. I don't like. He's not even playing the pipe organ. This is very unfair. Laser onions. Laser onions are very normal. Ah, yes, of course, totally normal. Came with the pipe organ. Don't worry about it. Yes, the little chair of laser onions. I know what you mean. See, now it's you who looks like a fool for not knowing about the laser and onion pipe organ. Now put the pipe organ in your pocket. I wish I could put a pipe organ in my pocket. That's like an extremely hilarious party trick. It sure does. Anyway, that's Gregorio III. It's a very good level. There are 2 levels left. When I was playing this before the stream, this next one, the initial attack phase, is where I lost. So let's see if I can pull it off this time. Congratulations on making this far, Gitaroo Man. As expected of the legendary Gitaroo. Let us decide who is the actual master of the legendary Gitaroo. Gitaroo Arena! This will be the final battle. This will be your last battle. Because I'll be taking that guitar from you. Gitaroo. Come out, the final warrior! Guess who it is? You'll never guess. No way! No way! How could it be? Kira! She's the strongest warrior and been trained since birth. Wait, you're a Gitaroo Man? But we must fight. I've been brought up for that purpose. If you don't beat her, she'll take you out. But I can't fight with her, Puma. Anyway. So Yuichi's not feeling it. Understandably. Overpass. Just can't do it. Slomp. Get up, Gitaroo Man. Why don't you fight? I can't. Yuichi, you gotta attack her. She's gonna kill you. Get up, Gitaroo Man. You have to get up, Yuichi. I can't fight Kira. Come on, Gitaroo Man, it's a duel. I will not fight Kira. The enemy is Zoe! And the crowd is into it. Which is a little surprising. But who knows? Recognize this? Oh, thank goodness, Charge Face. Kira recognized it. Only she's okay with it, for reasons. And she willingly gives me the last button. Well, second to last. And that was how we turned the people on the tyrant ruler through the power of music.
You are the true.
Even get a special victory line. What do you know about that? This era of graphics on PS2 is making me want to bust out the very old DDR games, but I lack dance pads. Yeah, fair. Who could have seen this coming? Trained since birth, so they make baby-sized laser guitars? They do. The three strange backup musicians are into it. It's true. Friendship duet. Woo! It's true. It's true. Remember how earlier I mentioned that there are a couple of stages that it feels really bad to lose? That's the other one. This is giving me ideas, indeed. I'm curious what the ideas are. One level left. Miranda's helping. I woke up because of that sound. We might be able to save the people of this planet. You think I can do it? Look at your guitars. You gathered all the guitars together, and it's become its true form. It's like you have access to a supreme power at this point. What kind of supreme power? Well, God only knows. You got them all. You did it. I did it. So I wasn't useless. Yeah. So Yuichi gets a whole bunch of acknowledgement, and then you betrayed me, Kira. No, I just realized what I truly should be fighting for. Curse you, Gitaroo man. I'm your opponent. Well, I should take my true power. She told him to go home. He's like, there's no way I'm going home. He just used the, there's no future in your dream line on Zoe. I can take care of this myself. That was the infinity impossible thing. What are you saying you can do? I can do it. You can't do anything. You're a useless waste. I'm here. No, I'm not. Anything you try. What can you do? What can you do? I can do it. Tell me what you can do. There's no way you can do it. Why are you can do it? What are you saying you can do it? I can do it because I'm Gitaroo Man! Second phase. Magical girl transformation. Last level. Decent odds that I'll fail this at least once, but we'll see what happens. This one's called Resurrection. That theme gets interspersed as your charge phases. But it doesn't charge you very much. I'm probably in trouble. Ooh. Yeah, it's not good. Oops.
Oh, you lose.
伝説のギタルはいただいたぞ。これで全宇宙は私のものだ。
Now the legendary Gitaroo is mine. Now I can take over all of space, basically. Yeah. This level's hard. Zoe likes to just sort of play random arbitrary rhythms and notes, and then your part is not that dissimilar. So, yeah, we'll go again, but hang on. Well, you see, there's this tyrant. Anyone got a robot dog and a weird guitar? Yes, I see what you mean. I know a couple guys. Quick, check garage sales for weird guitars. One can make a robot dog, and another does have a guitar. My friend who could make a robot dog would use to make robots for Battle Boss and Mech Wars. It's absolutely worth looking up this. At least this cutscene in the English dub is true. Guitar Man 2. This time it's Guitarsenal. I nearly choked on my mac and cheese. That was good. It's true. Rocks out aggressively. Guitarsenal. I'm very full of good and not bad jokes. Sharky's in trouble. Died, passed away. Now the legendary guitar is man. Yes, I did say that. You're absolutely right. Anyway, let's do it again. Better this time, maybe. And who knows, maybe the song will be different this time too. Because that's how this game works. The intro will be the same, but that's it. Yep, it's different. By the way, you better thank your lucky stars there's a delay so I can't sing along with this. Because I would be. Ow! I might be in a lot of trouble all of a sudden. Aww. Dang it! That part is so hard to get through if you're low on health.
伝説のギタルはいただいたぞ。これで全宇宙は私
You
のも
gotta
のだ。
survive the final section or you lose anyway. Dang it! Random each time. It's interesting for a rhythm game. It's true. Absolutely singing along to this. Just gotta make it to the end. Nope. But we're going again. Dang it, Zoe. One thing you may notice sometimes, because of how the randomization works in this game, we may occasionally get RNG where he'll play the same part of the song twice over the course of the level. I can't stop him. Zoe just does what he wants. Anyway, hopefully I can get it this next time. Whee! At least it's a good song. Nah, don't miss stuff. Can't be missing stuff.
Oh,
It's so hard. This level's so hard.
伝説のギタルはいただいたぞ。これで全宇宙は私のものだ。
So hard. Okay. Okay. That last final section in this song is so hard. They love to do these little bits where the guitar part is accelerating, so the number of the notes that you're actually playing changes. Like you'll be playing every third or something, and then whenever the tempo changes of the buttons you're pressing, it's just getting it straight immediately. How are my hands? My hands are okay. My hands are all right. But I'm hammering the heck out of this controller, I tell you what. I hope you can't hear it too much because it's probably entirely in conflict with the song. Anyway, we go again. There's a reason this is the last level. And no, I don't know how you get a guitar noise out of a lightning bolt. That's why he's Gitaroo Man, I guess. Not great. Better. Losing control of a long note doesn't count against you as long as you hit the intro of it. So sections like that last one are kind of lucky in this one. Better. Need to not choke. Hit. So he doesn't believe in rhythm.
Oh, you lose.
伝説のギタルはいただいたぞ。これで全宇宙は私のものだ。
I get one section where it's just got a whole bunch of those little notes that are just spattered all over the place and you have to curve around with them. It just eliminates my entire energy bar. And then we enter the finale and I'm like, I got nothing. Every time. Because it's an old game, you have to listen to him insult you every time. It's true! It's true. I will get it. I will get it. This may take a few tries. You have to understand, like, some of these levels get really, really nasty. Like, this is obviously the worst of the first playthrough, but Master Mode, I spent months working on Master Mode back in the day, but of course that was more than 20 years ago now, so a lot of that has been lost, but it all comes down to if I can do the final section accurately, and right now I haven't been, so this is getting on my nerves. You lose. Yes, that girl is getting on my nerves, yeah. Evening. Hello, welcome to the last level of Gitaroo Man that I've lost 4 times in a row, but we're going again. We're going again. Now. In my defense, this is the first level I've lost on stream. No! That's really kind of unacceptable. Can't salvage it. No more slop. I like this section. Fortunately, so do I. More sections. One section left. Don't give me a bad one, and we're fine. Which one is it? That's this one. Dang it! We're not even through the bad part yet. Doomed. Same spot exactly as last time. Same spot exactly. That final pattern destroys me. Where he starts going back and forth, side to side, top to bottom, and it's not on the dang beat, Zoe. Hello, hello, hello. Catching up. It's so hard, and I remember doing it 80 million times. It's very dry in the house right now. Yeah, it's winter. I'm here now finally, and I love this. Yeah, it's a great game, but I just can't do these types of rhythm games. It's a hard one. It's a hard one. I'm very good at Rhythm's Heaven style games, and I'm good at whatever Friday Night Funkin' is. My experience with Rhythm is pretty much zero, unless you want to count Just Dance. Speaking of Rhythm Heaven types games, I've been playing Bits and Bops. I've heard that's really good. Highly recommend, even if the Tea Party minigame makes me want to explode. Rhythm games. Octi Party is my arch nemesis of rhythm games, I think. I'm absolute garbage at rhythm games, so watching videos is as close as I'm ever going to get to playing one. Fair. You'd think that with years of experience playing actual music instruments, I'd be good at them, but no. I actually have a friend who's a guitar player who rhythm games frustrate him to no end because he's like, if you just give me a guitar, I can play it, but then you change the interface and it no longer works. I could probably stream myself playing a rhythm game in the Discord server, but streaming rhythm games causes random frame drops. Is true. Doing so well. It all just goes so fast. It's true. I think my favorite rhythm game I've ever played and is kind of good at is Elite Beat Agents. Hey, guess what? The people who made this game made that one. And also, and Don. All those weird ones. Yeah, that's way better than I would have done. Well, but it's not good enough. So, I'm going again. I just hope we don't get that. The last random section. If it gives me the one I just got, that's very dangerous. So, let's go again. All right. Okay, could be worse. Okay, last time. Let's salvage it. Thank goodness Zoe isn't charging as well during this phase, despite the little pink lasers at his chest. That would suck. Unacceptable. That was really bad. For a section I'm theoretically good at. The other thing about this game is that most games don't make my hands sweaty. This one does. And once your thumb is sweaty, it'll fall off the thumbstick, and you'll lose your bar. Okay. This one again! Legendary Gitaroo. Oh, I got him. I I got him. You think there are enough notes in that friggin' song? Jeez. It's like 700 notes. I got him. I got him. Catching up. Hello. Rhythm game inputs not being on beat is also the reason I'm bad at them. When playing music, I mostly don't read the sheet music. I play by ear, so when it just doesn't match, I know that's why it's so good. I think my favorite rhythm game is probably Rhythm Heaven for the DS. Rhythm Heaven is a great series. I've heard a lot about it. Really, the one thing I can say is don't emulate the game. It plays like garbage when emulated. I suppose there's probably some delay and whatnot, in which case, yeah, that would ruin everything. Since the gameplay is focused around tapping and flicking with the stylus, it just doesn't work with the mouse. Oh, true. I hadn't thought about that. Got to source an actual DS from somewhere. I lost mine. Yeah, I mean, it's technically playable on an emulator. It just kind of really sucks and isn't fun. Yeah, that's understandable. I technically have a DS, but I don't think I have any Rhythm Heavens. The only Rhythm Heaven I've got is for the Wii, and I don't know if my Wii even works. I don't think I've actually fired it up once since I acquired it, because I got it from someone who was getting rid of it. So I wonder if it works. I don't even know. Still have my old DSL and 3DS. Yeah, me too. But it's all, I didn't have a 3DS at the time, but now I have a 3DS, and I was using it to play a Zelda game, and then it broke partially, and then I needed to fix it, and I don't remember if I actually managed to, like, the one of the bumpers was broken, so you couldn't use your shield in Zelda, and that was just not sustainable. Anyway, irrelevant. Jealous. It's almost impossible to find copies of old games down here. Yeah, I bet. You have to buy them from online, usually from overseas, so it's stupidly expensive. Yeah, I believe it. Speaking of stupidly expensive, part of the reason we're playing this in the Japanese version instead of in the English version is because if you want to get this game now in English, it runs between $150 to $250 before shipping. So, yeah, we're doing the Japanese version. You know, speaking from the 3DS, there's this one 3DS game I've been wanting to play again. You played Kid Icarus Uprising. I haven't, but I've seen little bits and pieces of it here and there. What's it about? What does it do? The third-person shooter game for the 3DS with some of the genuinely best humor I've seen in a video game. Gameplay's insanely fun, too. Not the really bad sequences or one you're specifically hoping for. Are you sure this one is random? I am, because several times I actually got the better one. There's one other one that can show up there that's better. It has an intimidating beginning, but the Yuichi's part is a lot easier to play, so I'm less likely to just flub it at the very end. But hey, we got through it. It's fine. Doing better this time, just don't want to jinx it. How does this part work gameplay-wise? You just follow the track with the stick or you press a button? Both. Yes, you have to follow the track with the stick and press a button when the line starts and hold it until just before the line stops and then release it to get maximum impact. Because if you hold it past the end, you don't get any bonus for how long you held it. You only get as far as the point along the line that you release it. So you always want to release slightly early. That took me a while to figure out back when I was learning this game. Whew, yay, so close to the end, too. Yeah, congrats, thank you. Someone pour Gatorade on Conrad, we got him. Somebody pour Gatorade on Conrad, we got him. Yeesh, what, old games are expensive. I'm so lucky to have bought Fire Emblem The Blazing Blade for $30. GBA cartridges are expensive usually. It's true, because, yeah, currently obsolete systems, those games get ridiculously expensive really, really fast. Anyway, let's watch the ending. No. Just catches him out of thin air and takes him back to Earth, non-consensually, because this is how Puma do. He really did it. He said Gitaroo Man. Could you tell? Wow. Even in a place like this, a Superman existed. Predetermined dreams. Wait a second. No, never give up on your dreams. That there are wings in your spirit. I couldn't get through fast enough. Hey, it's Pico. Where'd you go over summer break? Hey, it's Kazuya. He's doing his normal Kazuya thing. And meanwhile, Yuichi has gained confidence. and the ability to make noises out of no guitar at all. I feel like that's only going to work once, but fortunately the game's over, so it doesn't matter. So that was Gitaroo, man. This end theme is probably one of the bits that's going to get dinged and cause me to have to mute it or something. But I can't deny you this. Look how intelligible the credits are when converting a PS2's video to HDMI. "21st Century Boy" is the name of this track. I've never really understood why the headings in the credits in Japanese games tend to be in English, despite, you know, that this is a Japanese game. Never made much sense to me. Can't imagine how, you know, Japanese people feel about it. Boogaboo, or Boogaloo? Boogaloo. So intelligible. Boogaloo Corporated and Limited. We can work it out. Bokura nantoka dekiru yo. Those, of course, mean the same thing. It's just in English because it's cool. Now, I think that unlocks Master Mode. We're not going to do Master Mode because I would fail and die forever. Master's Play, there it is. Let me catch up real quick. I have no idea what's happening. That's about the state of this game in general. Sharky, a nerd! It's true. But we never got an explanation for the robot dog. And you never will either! You're right, gonna get your food. Man, I'm so hungry. What now? I got a chicken sandwich. I want a chicken sandwich. Enjoy your chicken sandwich. I wonder, I can't remember. I feel like Master's Play lets you choose the stage. If it does, I want to try level 7. Because level 7 Master's Mode destroyed me for so long. I just want to see it again. Let's see if I can choose levels. If I can't, we'll back out. I don't think I can. Oh, I can! I can. Okay, wait. You can, but you have to beat them first. I see. I see. Well. Oh, man. Well, what do you think? Do you want to see a little sample of what Master Mode is like? Or should we just get on with our lives and maybe do some Jackbox or something? We still have 2 hours. We can switch over. Of course, we could do both of those things also. So, whatever suits you, really. I'm so not used to the camera being up here. It's weird. Also. Beast. Behold the beast. Poor beast. Dead cells. You know what the last time I played Dead Cells was? Was the last time you saw me play Dead Cells. Gonna head out. I think it's 3 a.m. I have stuff to do tomorrow. Oh, man. Yeah, you get some sleep. Thanks for sticking around so long. Appreciate you being here. One of our beasts is currently asleep in a drawer. Nice. As it should be. As they should be. This is how it must be. Well, currently YouTube's trying to tell me that there's one person in viewing, so I have no idea how many of you there actually are. I can tell there's more than one. But, Night, Chaotic, thanks for stopping by. I'll never get used to how much your beast looks like a plushie. She looks and feels like a plushie. It's really bizarre. And she seems to stay that way despite getting bigger. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm fine with it. It's great. Currently beast sitting. Nice. One of our beasts is currently asleep on my feet. Nice. How it must beast. One of mine beasts is grumpily sitting on the chair. Yes, this seems in character. I have a kitten with me. Nice. And soon my foot will also be asleep. That is how it works, yes. Darrell will be trying to set up a new laptop and feeling technologically inept. Good luck to you. I hope things go well. That can be quite an undertaking for sure. How I wish we had a beast. Yeah. Unfortunately, not everyone can have a beast, but I wish you could. I hope that at some point you can. Well, here's where I'm at. It seems like there wasn't a great deal of enthusiasm about Jackbox, and I don't know, probably most people who are here weren't here for that necessarily. And that's reasonable. It would take a lot of switching over and setting up and all that. So if there's not, like, a passionate desire for that, or for a little bit of master mode, I may pack it in a little early and go eat some dinner, because, again, I didn't eat dinner. Instead, I practiced Gitaroo Man, because I like playing Gitaroo Man. So, emails you a beast for your floor, or possibly your lap. Night for real now. Good night, Chaotic Air. We'll see you another time. I'd love to do Jackbox. I can't participate in Jackbox. I'm at work. Oh, yeah. Right, you are at work. That does make sense. It is the middle of the dang work week. That makes a lot of sense. Did not know Jackbox was an option, but I'm lit tired. That's reasonable, too. Okay. Well, have a nap in fires and missiles. Maybe you should eat. I kind of think I should eat. Jackbox is always great. We should eat. Yeah, I should. We should do Jackbox sometime soon. I will make a point of actually setting up something like that. Maybe on a Saturday night sometime. I'll have to check when my... Oh, right. Hey, everybody who's here right now, I'm going to make a quick poll. This weekend, Saturday or Sunday stream, which do you prefer? That's what I want to know. Let me see if I can figure out how to do that. Here we go. Normally, I'm fine with either one, I think. Hang on. Let me make sure about that. Before I make this poll, let me make sure about that. I'm fine with either way, but like theoretically, I'm in the US of A, and around here we have a big old football game on Sunday. I do not watch it myself, but I know some people do. So let me just... And yeah, either day will work for me, so... There you go. Please respond to that. On a Saturday, so Felix can play. Yeah! I can also play on a Sunday since I have Mondays off at the moment. Nice! Just not today. I usually have Sundays more free. Football, it's true. Vote in the poll. Missed an opportunity for Sunkerns Day. You're absolutely right. I didn't do that. I'm too hungry. It looks like there's a lot of vote for Saturn's Day. Well, it's going kind of 50-50. I see. Okay. All right. Well, my intention is still to put a poll in the Discord about what we're going to play next. My top contenders right now. I'm looking to do a short one, like 2 to 4 to 6 streams, somewhere along those lines. So my top contenders at the moment are Myst, Resist X1000, what else was there? No, I'm too tired and hungry for this. Those are two that I have in mind, and I can't think of the other ones. But I will do a poll, and we'll see what people think, and I'll probably even obey the results of the poll and stuff. I do not watch football. Reasonable. Friend's birthday party Saturday. Ah ha ha ha. My apologies. I honestly don't mind that much. I have no preference. I voted for Sunday, but whichever works. Cool. Saturday and Sunday. Everhood's longer than I was expecting, but that is certainly an option. Everhood's one I want to get to. Psychonauts 2 is ones I want to get to. There's so many games I want to get to. And I also want to play the Rain World patch, but like, I also know that Rain World will consume my life for the rest of the future if I allow it to. So, anyway, I will put a poll in the thing. Thank you for coming to the stream. I hope you enjoyed this weird game. I enjoy this weird game quite a lot. It was one of my old favorites from a long time ago. So thank you for joining me for this experience. I hope the archive stays up for people who didn't get here until later on. We'll see if it does, because the company that made this is defunct, and the other company that made this has changed hands like 3 to 4 times. So it might be fine, or it might not be. I'll find out when they email me tomorrow and be like, hey, stop it. Or don't. I don't know. Either way, I will interact with you in the Discord for real, for sure. And we'll figure out what we're going to do next. And then we'll do it this weekend. And we're at exactly 50-50 Saturday, Sunday. So I'll communicate about that too. Outside chance we might do both days. I wouldn't count on it. I am tired lately, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, thank you for coming to stream. Hope you had a good time. I'm gonna go and eat. You have a fine evening or deining or whatever you got. I will see you again soon. Bye.